Hi everyone, it's me James. I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Philly Sports Scenes and Events. And this show, it's all about the events for the Philadelphia Eagles during the football season, and also Sixers and the Philadelphia Phillies baseball team, and don't forget the Flyers, the ice hockey team. So during the season of each sports, there are always a lot of events surrounding the sports games. And those events are fun. They're usually out in the public at a sports bar, restaurant, or out somewhere at the park. All different kinds of events. And that's what my show is about. So, anyways, if you watch my show, you will know I do other things than the sports events. Uh, During the summer, I go to some of the air shows, watch the military jets and airplanes flying around. This past summer, it was especially unique because, as you guys know, next year in 2026, we're celebrating the 250th birthday of the United States of America. And the military comes before the country was born. So this past summer, there were celebrations for the United States Army's 250th birthday, and also Navy and the Marines 250th birthday. So a lot of things went on, a lot of events in the Philadelphia area. I love to live in this area because it's kind of unique to United States. It's whether South Jersey or Philadelphia, this is a highly populated area. A lot of people lives in this area. So there are a lot of events because most of those events are sponsored by a brand or major company such as Bud Light, Miller Lite, beer companies, and insurance companies like Geico. So those companies, they wanted to reach out. They advertise. They put a lot of money into promotions. And when they set up an event in this area, they attract a lot of people going to the event. So they get a lot of exposures. So it's a highly populated area, and they can get more bigger bang for their promotional dollar. So thank God, there are lots of events, all different kinds of events in this area. And most of the events, when you go there, the company's promoting their product. So they'll give away some free promotional items. And for the sports events, you can win tickets to the sports games. So that's why I like the events. It's fun. And most of the time, I would say like about 90% of the time, the events are good. Sometimes the events are no good, and just kind of disappointing. But it's better than going to a sports game, because when you go to a game, like for example the Eagles game, you pay a lot of money nowadays versus even like 5-6 years ago. Now a ticket to the Eagles game, when the Eagles playing good, the tickets are like literally about $450-$550 for a ticket. Even the cheapest standing room ticket, it's no less than $450. You go to a sports game, and if the team wins, it's all worth it. But if your team loses, right? If your team loses the game, and it just feels really bad because you paid a lot of money. You go to the event in the summertime, it's hot. In the wintertime, near the end of the football season, it's freezing cold outside. You stick out there at the stadium for your team, and then your team lose, and it's just a really, really bad feeling. But I go to those sports events, not the games, and usually, while you're there, you get to see Swoop, Eagles cheerleaders, or like Franklin from the Philadelphia Sixers basketball team. For the Philadelphia Phillies, it's the Philly Fanatic, and you get to see the mascot. You take a picture with them. You take a picture with the cheerleaders, the ball girls, and you always get to take something home. some promotional items, whether it's a t-shirt, a hat, or a cup, uh, anything, a foam baseball, a foam football, and you don't feel bad about it because you're having fun. And that's why I love the events, and that's why I go to all these events. So anyways, last week I went on a Carnival cruise from Baltimore to the Bahamas, and it was fun. It was a good winter break because right now, as of right now, some days in the nighttime it's like below 20 degrees, and during the day, some days it's really bad. The temperature is no more than in the mid 30s. During the day, all day. It's just whether the sun is out or not. It's like 35 degrees, between 30 and 35, and it is really cold. And once the winds start to blow, forget it. I hate the cold wind blowing hard in the wintertime because that just makes everything worse. The cold wind getting your ear and your nose, and then while you're out and you get home, you get a headache. I don't like that. So we took a cruise to the Bahamas, and I have to tell you, it is really neat because when we got on the ship, thank God it wasn't that cold that day. From what I can remember, the day when we got on the cruise, it was okay. It was okay. I remember, even though I had on really thick, like the Kelly Green Eagles sweatsuit. Uh, I guess it was cold. It's hard to say because I dress properly and I wear my winter hat to to block out the wind. So I guess it was cold, maybe around 35, 40 degrees that day. And then it took a while for the cruise ship to get out of the Baltimore and the Chesapeake Bay. And as the days go by, the next day, it was still cold, but then it started to warm up. And once we get to the halfway through Florida, and it was warm. It was warm enough that, like the third day on the cruise, I was walking around on the ship in shorts and a short sleeve t-shirt. And then the pool was open. The pool was open the whole time. I mean, of course, the first day and a half, it was cold. The weather was cold, so nobody was swimming. But then people started getting the hot tub and people were swimming. But, it's still wintertime. The cruise ship goes back and forth between the Baltimore and Bahamas. So it's like you get for each one of the cruise, you get a few cold days, and then like about 3 warm days, and then a couple more cold days on the way back to the Baltimore port. So the water temperature in the pool on the ship, it isn't that warm. It was cold. Not a lot of people swimming, but there were definitely a lot of people was in the hot tub. So it was kind of cool. Once we get to the Bahamas, and it was the weather, it was literally just like summertime, and it was great. We went to a Half Moon Cay and Nassau, Bahamas, and the brand new Carnival Cruise Lines private island. It's called the Celebration Key, and I love that place. So it was summer in Bahamas. It was like 80-something degrees every day. I was just in my swim shorts and on the beach every day, every stop, every port that the ship stops. I was on the beach and had a lot of fun. And then the journey back, it wasn't that bad. Not until the first day back, it was okay. But then the second day, it's actually the eve of the night we were debarked from the ship. And once we went past Virginia, forget it. And then the temperature just plunged. from the Bahamas. We were traveling north back to Baltimore. Around the area of South and North Carolina, as we travel up north, it was fine. I was still in the t-shirt and shorts. Uh, the day when we passed Virginia, it was okay. It was a little bit chill in the air, but it was not cold. Unless the wind is blowing hard, it was not cold. But once we were in the Chesapeake Bay, it was still all right. Uh, but once you pass that invisible line between Virginia and Maryland, Baltimore is in Maryland, and the temperature just plunged, and it was horrible. The morning when we get to the close to the Baltimore port, we're in the Baltimore Bay, and it start snowing. And it was not just snowing, it was a blizzard. There was snow everywhere, and the wind was strong in the bay, and the snow was just getting blown everywhere. And eventually the snow stopped once we reached the port, but you can see all the snow build up on the ground on both sides of the port. And I mean, like, you know, we were just in Bahamas, 80 some degrees weather, back to summer, and it's hard for me have to come back to this snowy and winter weather. But that was the trip, and it was fun, and it gave me a few days of summer in the wintertime in the Bahamas, and it was a good break from going to all the football events week after week and the tailgate parties. I love those. I love to do those things, but it's good to take a break and just to relax away on the beach, on a cruise. And you can watch all my cruise videos on my YouTube channel. I have each day of the cruise made into a separate video, and it's on my YouTube channel. On this channel, and you can subscribe to my channel. And even if you're not a subscriber, you're welcome to watch my Carnival Cruise to the Bahamas video on my channel. And next week, I'll talk more about the cruise on the show. But while I was away, I missed a lot of the events. Some weeks, there are more events than other weeks, but it seems like just happens the week that I was away, and then there were a lot of the exciting Eagles football events. So now I'm going to talk to you about some of the events I missed. I don't know if you guys know about the events, if you guys were there, but on Saturday, December 13th, there was another one of those Lexus car dealer Eagles event with the Eagle player Reed Blankenship. And this is the fourth one of all the four events that they had scheduled for the Lexus dealer. And this is the fourth one and the last one. This one took place at the Lexus dealer in Atlantic City. It was on that Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. My friend Jody went, and she told me this event, same as all the other Lexus car dealer event, they had Eagles player Reed Blankenship was there meeting with the Eagles fans and signing autographs. And also they had the football toss game. You can win autographed helmets or football from Eagles Pro Shop. And the Eagles cheerleader and the Eagles mascot Swoop was there. And they have food, and then they have drinks there. And the only difference is that this one, they were not serving beer and wine. They were not serving anything that's alcoholic related at the bar. They had soda and juice and stuff like that. But all the other three of the Lexus car dealers event, they were serving alcohol. Maybe it had something to do with the municipality or the city laws. I don't know, but this one, they did not serve alcohol. And then on Saturday, December 13th, at the Total Wine and More in Claymont, Delaware, there was a Kevin Hart. He sells, he makes liquor. Now he has a brand, whole line of liquor. It's called Gran Camino, and he sells liquor. So he got his friend, the legendary Eagles alumni player, LaShawn McCoy, was there helping Kevin Hart to promote his liquor line. So LaShawn McCoy was there at the liquor store, meeting the fans and signing autographs, and also they were selling signed bottle of Gran Camino. Saturday, December 13th, there was a tailgate Olympics that benefits Toys for Tots. Nowadays, a lot of organizations are collecting toys because it's pre-Christmas. It's right before Christmas. So this event it's a very unique event, I have to say. I if I wasn't on the cruise, I would have been there, and I love to have to go there if I would. This event took place at Dolan's Bar in Delaware County, and what they did was they had all the good tailgate parties, such as the Hungry Dogs tailgate. See, I got the shirt on. I got the Hungry Dogs salute to service shirt. Everybody should get one of the shirt. You can buy online. Go to the Hungry Dogs tailgate website or the Facebook page, Instagram page, and you can scan the QR code. You can message them, and you can buy one of this Hungry Dogs salute to service shirt. So they had all the big known tailgate parties there to compete to find out which one of the Eagles tailgate party is the best. So from what I know, they had a Hungry Dogs tailgate, they had a 4th and John, and they had a whiskey wagon. Philly Flight. They had all those good tailgate parties there and competing, playing tailgate parties and competing for the title, the bragging rights of being the biggest and the craziest and the best tailgate party for the Philadelphia Eagles. So unfortunately, I wasn't there. I had to miss the event because I was on a cruise. So I don't know what happened there. That's that. And then Monday, December 15th, the Q102, the radio station, every year they do a radio station concert. A long time ago, it used to call the Monster Concert, and I used to go to when I was younger, and I loved those concerts. But now they do a couple weeks before Christmas, so it's called the Jingle Ball. So for the Jingle Ball concert, they had a pre-concert event at 3 p.m. at the Chicken Pete's in South Philly in the Play 2 part of the restaurant. And it was hosted by Q102's Buster and Nico. I don't know the DJ's name. I don't really listen to Q102. Nowadays, I used to listen to Q102, listen to all the music, but nowadays I listen to sports radio. And the special guest was the Eagles superstar, Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley was there meeting the fans and signing autographs. That's crazy. I would love have been there and but I didn't even know about this event. And that Monday I was already back from the cruise. I did need some rest after I come back from that long journey on the ship. But I did not know about this event. So anyways, I missed all those events. And then Sunday, December 14th, uh, the tailgate party in the snow. That's the day. Sunday, December 14th. That's the day I came back from the cruise. And I was still, during the tailgate, early in the morning during the tailgate party time, I was still getting off the ship and trying to make my way home to the Philadelphia area. Because of the heavy snow, I have heard a lot of the tailgate parties was canceled. And I do know, I saw this afterwards, like the Big Carnes tailgate, because they shut down the Wells Fargo Center, or nowadays it's called the Xfinity Mobile Arena. It's parking lot. Maybe they don't, there's no events there and they didn't feel like to plow the snow or whatever. Early in the morning was still snowing. So uh, they shut down the parking lot at the Xfinity Mobile Arena. So Big Carnes tailgate party had to move to somewhere else. So there were a lot of complications had to do with the if the parking lot was available because of the bad weather and snow. So a lot of the tailgate party was canceled. I know the Hungry Dogs, they were still out there tailgating because I saw a bunch of pictures of the crazy Eagle super fans out there partying, drinking, and eating at the Hungry Dogs tailgate party before the Eagles home game. So some tailgate parties was on, some were not, and I don't know if I would have went if I was home, but I had to miss the tailgate party on the Sunday for the Eagles home game. Uh, and the Eagles was playing the Las Vegas Raiders, and because of the bad weather, listen to this. Like I always mention on my show, this year the Eagles tickets are super expensive. The standing room only tickets are like $450, and the regular tickets uh, are like the cheapest ones are like $500. But for this game, because of snow and the bad weather, I guess it scared a lot. The season ticket holder or people that had tickets just didn't want to go. And the Eagles ticket went down. And you can buy a ticket on Ticketmaster or Game Time. It was only $40. It was around $40. You can that's preseason game ticket price. You can get the week 17, right? It's no week 16. You can I think it was week 16. You can get a week 16 NFL game, the Philadelphia Eagles versus Las Vegas Raiders. You can get a ticket for $40 because of the bad weather. On the day, that's the price on the day uh, of the game. I checked the ticket price once I was off the ship. So, anyways, those are the events that I missed. If I was here, if I didn't go on the cruise, I will probably been to each one of those events. Uh, Now I'm going to talk about the events that I went to in the week prior to my cruise. So on Wednesday, December 3rd, I went to the Pennsauken Township. That's where I live, Pennsauken, New Jersey, right across the bridge. Uh, all three bridges from Philadelphia, actually, the Bessie Ross Bridge connects from Pennsauken to the Richmond section of Philadelphia. So it's not far from Philly. It takes me about 15 minutes to travel from Pennsauken to the sports complex in Philadelphia. So, anyways, Wednesday, December 3rd, I went to Pennsauken Christmas tree lighting event at the township building, and it was really neat because they do this every year, but this year we had a new township building with the library building there, so it's a brand new building. And as usual, they had Santa Claus coming into the event to greet with the township people and the kids on a fire truck. And then the tree lighting, and they had the free hot chocolate there, and you can take picture with Santa. And they had DJ playing music on the township stage, and also they had a trailer. It's an arcade. They had video games in there, and those things are very popular nowadays. I have noticed you can rent one of those arcade trailers. They just pull up to your event, and inside there's all kinds of new and old video games. So it was a great event. Other than that, they actually had some carnival rides. They had this big merry-go-round. It's like a real one. And then they had a ice skating rink there. You know, and you can get the blades, the skating blades, and you know you can borrow them for free. Everything is free. And then there were some other things going on there. You know, like some characters like from the movie Frozen. Elsa, she was there taking pictures with the kids, and Elmo was there from Sesame Street. So there were a lot going on. And just watch this video and see the Pennsauken Christmas tree lighting of 2025.
Let's count it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas!
There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the present underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pennsauken Township, one more time for your committee, and Santa Claus, make some noise! It's time to party, Pennsauken Township! I don't care how cold it is! DJ Nitro, they call me NC Juice! Okay.
It's a holiday season, and there are just lots of family-orientated, family-friendly Christmas events. So on Friday, December 6th, I went to the Kroc Center in Camden, New Jersey, for another one of the Christmas spectacular event, and this is a huge event. First of all, the Kroc Center, it's a big place. There are Kroc Centers throughout the United States, and they're like a community center. They're built for the community by the Salvation Army, and it's a great place. You know, I'm a member of the Kroc Center in Camden. They got a gym, and they have a Olympic-sized swimming pool and a water park. They have daycare center. They have a Cooper Hospital, family doctor. They basketball court. They got everything there. They have a theater. They got everything there. And it's just a great place. And this Christmas spectacular, they use up all the rooms everywhere inside the Kroc Center. First, they had the state police, had some police vehicles and boat display outside as you're walking into the event. And once you enter into the building, you'll see there's a big Christmas tree, and they had some free snacks like the Mexican churros and a bag of potato chips and hot chocolate. They were handing out, and then you can take a picture, get in line, and take a picture with Santa in the chapel, and then the kids can do some Christmas crafts that you make, like the kids can make one of those things that hangs on the Christmas tree. You can make it yourself. And also they had free books and comic books, all kinds of books giveaway in one room. And then in another room they had cookies decoration, and they hang you a cookie in a box, and then you can sit down at the table. They have all the icings and the jimmies and candy that you can glue onto the cookie, and you can make your own Christmas cookie. And not only, okay, let me finish talking about inside. I get ahead of myself. And then in the basketball court, they had a lot of games there. You can play basketball toss, and there's some of those big blown up slide for the kids. Not a real axe, but they did have an axe throwing thing, but it's like the fake tart throwing board, so it's not dangerous for. It's family friendly event, so it's not dangerous for the kids. So anyway, there was just so much going on inside, and then once you're finished with inside, you can go outside. They did had the whole outside in the back decorating different lights and the lit up Christmas ornaments and characters and stuff like that. So it was really neat. So I can't describe everything, so watch my video and you'll see what went on at the Croc Center's Christmas Spectacular.
James. Me and James just got a picture. Can I get a picture with you guys?
Okay. It also smells good.
Take a couple comments and there's the fly who flew to space.
If you look into it, calm down. You look and see if you can read it, you're gonna get something your age like. Don't bend it. Get something your age like.
Do you want fall or face, right?
Yeah. Wait, ask my mom.
Hold on, it's coming.
So he got to use the bathroom.
Take it, Meme. I'm working on this thing, please. By the time you get back, this will be done.
Out. Leave it. Sit. So recall is basically, hopefully he does it, sometimes he doesn't. Get right. No, get right. You throw the ball out, the dog go chasing for it, he should come back instinctively. Out.
When they
Mira, look.
yeah. It was great at the Croc Center's Christmas Spectacular event. At the book giveaway, I got this book for the grandchildren. It's called The Fly Who Flown to Space. It's a children's book. And also I got myself a whole bunch of what I like, the Superman comic books. A whole bunch comic books that was free giveaway. So it was great. I'm gonna add all this comics to my comic book collection, which is not a big collection because I don't really collect comic books, but once in a while at the library here and there in this area, they also have a comic book giveaway. So that was good. And then the last event I attend during that week, on Saturday, December 6th, this is Philadelphia Eagles related. This event is called Eagles Off the Sideline Heart Valve Screening. And this event took place at the Lincoln Financial Field where the Philadelphia Eagles plays their football games. This event is for Eagles fans 50 and over. It's a health screening event. They not only you get to go there and be at the Eagles stadium, and you get a free stadium tour, and you get to meet some of the Eagles alumni players, and also Swoop and the Eagles cheerleaders. Not only you get to do all that, and also you get some education by a real doctor about how human heart works and what your age, the older you get, because the heart doesn't stop pumping during your lifetime. The heart, it's a machine that continuously working every day. As you getting older, it's just like anything else. Your heart gets older too, and sometimes it malfunctions. So they educate you about heart and your health and how the heart valves works and what are the signs of that you might need a medical attention if you feel pain in your chest or your heart it's experienced some kind of failure. So they educate you about your heart before you potentially you could have heart problem or have a heart attack. So they educate you about what to look out before you get ill because heart problems. And also they there are nurses in individual rooms. They do the some kind of testing. They stick things onto your chest and your back, and then there's a computer, and you can see the graph on the computer. I don't know how to read that, but the health professionals do, and they can see if you have a heart murmur or you have a potential heart problem. Luckily, I think I was too excited about the event while I was there because there was a Eagles alumni player, Ron Jaworski, Ron Jaworski, former Eagles quarterback, was there meeting the fans and signing autographs. Since he stopped doing his radio show on 97.5 The Fanatic, he used to do a radio show every Wednesday night at different locations of one of his the country club that he owns and in this area. And I used to see him every Wednesday night the radio show, but now I don't get to see him a lot. So it was great to see the Jaw. And then later on downstairs, Jason Avant I just saw him a few weeks ago at the a cell phone store, Verizon store event. So I get to see him again, and he was signing uh, autographs on Eagles Super Bowl championship flag. Uh, so, anyways, they screen your heart, and oh yeah, I was saying, I think I was a little bit too excited because because of the Eagles alumni players and cheerleaders, all that stuff was going on there. So I was told my blood pressure was a little bit high, and usually I don't have that problem because when I go to doctor's office and my blood pressure is always good. I was told my blood pressure was a little bit high. Other than that, my heart was healthy. So that's the good news. So I did the free stadium tour, and they had some free giveaways there, and then they had the free snack food like the stadium pretzel. Usually if you go to a game, you will end up paying like $5-6 for a pretzel. It's not even like a giant size one. It's either a pretzel braid about this long or just a regular pretzel. They rip you off, like $5-6, maybe $7 nowadays. I don't know, because I don't really go to this. Anyways, it was a great event. It was great to be there. And afterwards, there was another event took place. It's a separate event, but just happens. It's on the same day and about the same time. Swoop dressed up as an elf, and the cheerleaders was in the Christmas pajamas, whatever, ugly sweater. I don't know which it is, but anyways, they were in the pro shop right downstairs, inside the Eagles head house, and you can go in there and take a free photo with Swoop, and also take a picture with the group of cheerleaders if you can find them in the pro shop. So it was 2 events in one day, and it was a lot of fun. So watch this video and check it out.
I don't think they realized. So I told them.
troop. Let's do it, bud.
All right, here we go. Ready? First group, come on in.
Come on, bud.
All right, you got some good.
I love the sports related events because, like I said at the beginning of my show, you know, the companies, the sponsors of the, whether it's the football team, baseball team, basketball team, ice hockey team, they're trying to sell their products. So they always got a whole bunch of promotional items to give away, and they give away T-shirt, and they hope you wear on the street so other people, you know, sees their name brand. It's like free advertisement. So, anyways, this company that does the health and heart screening, what is it called? Edwards, proud partner of the Philadelphia Eagles. Edwards. They put their brand on this off the sideline Eagles event. They give you a free bag, and I got this Eagles Super Bowl 59 champions flag signed by Eagles great Jason Avant. This is the flag that they were tossing off the Eagles Super Bowl parade bus. There was a Eagles pep rally earlier this football season. Back in September, there was an Eagles pep rally at the Comcast Center, and they took the Eagles Super Bowl parade bus, the big green bus, back out on the road for a tour. And there were, I don't really remember who it was. It was some Eagles alumni player or somebody. They were tossing this Eagles championship, Super Bowl 59 championship flag, and I didn't, because I was making the video, I did not get one. But now I got one, and they had a whole bunch there they were giving away, and this one signed by Jason Avant. So it was really nice. And also I got Eagles Legend collectible Eagles alumni player cards signed by Ron Jaworski and Jason Avant. I met both of them at this event, and they have their picture cards. So I was able to get one and get signed. And also I got this Eagles and Bears game, November 28th, 2025. It's one of the game day book. Usually, if you go to the game and they sell this book at the stadium, I don't know how much they sell for, but this book, it's good. You know, I collect them. I have lots of it, different dates, different issues of the book, and there are some game day informations in there, and also nowadays I just remember this. Nowadays they do a centerfold, which I like. Malcolm Jenkins. But other than that, it's full of advertisement. WIP radio. Cran Camino, the liquor by Kevin Hart that I was talking about. NBC Sports Philadelphia. It's full of advertisement. So this book really, they used to hand them out for free at Acme Market, but I don't know what happened, because this is nothing but a book full of advertisement. They do hand them out for free, but also they sell them. It's AAA, and then they always have some alumni players pictures in the back of the book. So anyways, I got another one of this game day book. And we took some pictures with the elf swoop for Christmas. So it was great. It was 2 events in one day. And then after that, the next day, December 7th, I went on the cruise ship to the Bahamas. So that's my week. That's my week. It was exciting. And now for the upcoming events. Every Monday, the Chicken Pete's in South Philly. It's from 6 to 7 p.m. It's the Jordan Mailata show. And then from 7 to 8 p.m. it's the Players Lounge. They feature each week for the Players Lounge, they feature a different Eagles player. So it's a great opportunity for you to get out there to meet a current Eagles player, to watch the radio show, and you can always get a picture, an autograph with Jordan Mailata and whoever shows up for the Players Lounge, another one of the Eagles' current players. And every Tuesday, there's always the WBCB radio's Pro Football Report show. And this show, they often featuring a current Eagles player. If not, it would be somebody like Dave Spadaro, the Eagles insider, or somebody that's related to the Eagles football team. And then for each one of the home games, there will be a Bud Light Eagles Friday night pep rally. This event takes place at different bars and restaurants. You can look out for the information on Ava Graham, the WIP radio personality, Ava Graham's Instagram page. Just search for Ava, A-V-A, Graham, like Brandon Graham, and then you'll find a couple of days prior to the home game, prior to the Friday of the week of the home game, and she'll post information of where the pep rally is taking place. And for each one of the away game, there's always the Miller Lite away game watch party. And I love both the Friday night, the Bud Light Friday night pep rally, and the Miller Lite away game watch party, because both events are very similar. They have swoop, they have the Eagles cheerleaders there. And for the Miller Lite away game watch party, they will have, for this year, though, they always had 2 Eagles alumni players there to meet the fans and signing autographs. And also you can win prizes from the Eagles Pro Shop from both events. And the Bud Light Friday night pep rally, they give away Eagles tickets for the upcoming Eagles game. So I do love those events, and I try to go as much as I can if it's not too far away. Sixers Bart Network parties. It's one of the parties I really like, because the Sixers brings out their dancers, the street team, and also this year Corona beer tags along, and then at the event, the Corona beer has the cream machine there. You can grab the balls and from the cream machine, and you can win prizes such as Corona's t-shirt and hats. I have some hats laying around here. And then also they do the heat press. You can pick a patch, whether it's a Corona beer bottle cap or a tropical bird, or a little bottle of Corona. They're all patches, and then they will heat press them for you onto the hat. You see, I put a picture of the Corona hat I had on while I was at the Half Moon Cay in the Bahamas on that cruise. So it was really neat. Oh yeah, and also you can win Sixers tickets. They have for each one of the Sixers party, they would have about 5, 6 pairs of the Sixers upcoming game ticket that you can win. So I love that party. And there's another thing. It's called Experience Ultra Access Sixers Edition. Michelob Ultra and 97.5 The Fanatic are taking your Sixers fandom to the next level. Join Bill Colarulo and Fanatic crew at 4 exclusive watch parties at Ultra serving bars around the area with VIP giveaways, contests, and plenty of basketball action. It's just another one of the Sixers game watch party, but this one has to do with the Michelob Ultra. At each event, you will have a chance to score Ultra Access, a pair of Sixers tickets to the 97.5 The Fanatic Suite on January 27th with Bill Colarulo and the crew. So that's the best part. You can actually win tickets to the radio station suite to watch the Sixers game on January 27th. So I'm going to try to go to one of these events and win some tickets. And then also there's another one ongoing, the Corona and Sixers basketball watch party event. This one is called the Corona Sixers pregame party for the 25 and the 26 season. It says join 97.5 The Fanatic and the Corona for Sixers pregame action at this fine establishment. So you can find a list of the bar and restaurants that are participating for this event on 97.5 The Fanatic's website under events. Just look for the Corona Sixers pregame party. It says they call it a pregame party, but it's actually a game watch party also, because I have been following this event and I know. It goes on and says win great prizes, include Sixers tickets, and then stay to watch the Sixers game and enjoy some ice cold Corona on special. Corona's great. They give away a lot of free stuff, and they're a big sponsor of the Sixers basketball team. And throughout the years, I have gotten a lot. I got a room full of different things here, a lot free promotional items, and I have gotten lots of Corona promotional item. Let me show you something. I got this nice Sixers and Corona co-branded winter hat. And also I have the Corona Premier beer bucket hat that it was sitting right there where my hats are. And this is a different one. This is what I was talking about, the Corona bucket hat, and then you pick a patch. So for this hat, I picked a Corona bottle patch, and then they heat press on there for me. So, and also on this Corona Premier hat, bucket hat, I had the bottle cap, Corona bottle cap patch, heat press on the side. It's hard to see because on the side. So there are a lot of promotional items that are tied to the Sixers game watch party. So, it's just a lot of fun going to these parties. Not only you get to watch the Sixers game with other Sixers fans, and also you can win tickets to Sixers game and great prizes from Corona beer. So I'm back from my cruise now. So next week on my show, I'll showing some videos of my cruise, and of course you can watch each date of my cruise. The individual videos are available on my YouTube channel. Other than that, hopefully the Eagles bounce back and start winning some games and get ready for the playoff season. The As you guys know, the football playoff, it's different than regular season. It is much more exciting because the teams and the players, uh, everybody wants to win the Super Bowl. So they really kick into a higher gear. That's the only way I can explain it. It's not like the regular season game, just another Sunday, just another NFL Sunday football game. The players are really prepared and they pull all the tricks that they have. They do whatever they can because it's only one game, not like baseball, right? 7 games, best 4 out of or whatever was 5 out of 7, 3 out of 5. It's not like that with with the baseball. It's for football. It's exciting because it's one game. It determines you win or you go home. That's it. So football playoff season. It's very exciting, and the Eagles are going to be in the playoff games this year. Let's see if they can do it again. If they can pull it off. If Jalen Hurts can be the elite quarterback that he showed that he was in the 2024 to 25 season, and also during the last year's playoff game and the Super Bowl, that Jalen Hurts was great. Let's see if that super Jalen Hurts comes back for this year, Eagles playoff games, and also see if they can make to the Super Bowl. I think they can. I think Eagles is a very capable team, but the weird thing about that team is always been that way. Even when years ago Carson Wentz and Nick Foles, they were playing the quarterback position, and the team it doesn't matter who the coach is, has just been very inconsistent. But during the playoff games, this is when we need the players to play good, and hopefully they're able to forget about the 3 losses that they had in the past 3 weeks. It does not matter, because what matters is the playoff games, and hopefully the player will show what they can do. Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown. Let's get it together and play some good games and make to the Super Bowl. I mean, they have a chance. They have a pretty good chance to make to the Super Bowl and even to win the Super Bowl again for the 25-26 season. But it all depends on if the team can get themselves together and play a few good games. That's all it takes. A few of the playoff games and then the Super Bowl. That's all it takes. But if they fall apart, it's one game, win or lose. They fall apart, then goodbye this football season, and we'll have to look forward to the next year, the 26 and 27 season. But this year, the team are still good and still capable. Every year is different. Players come and go. So we don't know. But I just feel that the Eagles are very capable of repeat winning of the Super Bowl again for this football season. So let's see. And hopefully the players have their mind right and back together on the right track and win some games at the playoff time. So let's go Birds. EAGLES. Eagles, let's go.